And then we'll need to obviously make our way back over here through Riverwood, which is imminently doable. Stopping, of course, for a quick bite to eat or chew along the way. How about some cooked beef? That's probably a bit too much. Cooked rook bass. There we are. Satisfied. Fair enough. I don't expect to be having too much of a fighting problem. Enemy problem, if you will. So I don't think that I need to be well fed at this juncture. Still, one can never be too careful. An army marches on its stomach, after all. I said that. That quote was originated by me. Barbas, I've come to start to reflect upon our journeys together. And I think, being as how they are at an end at this point, it might do to eulogize them a bit. Oh, this again. Yes, there was that time that you got in my way while I was trying to find a book to read to the children in the orphanage in Riften. There was the time that you got in my way in the Draugr tomb. There was the time that you randomly pushed me into a bartender over in Solitude. I may have made that last one up, but I'm sure something very similar to it happened. There was that time that you balked at a dragon priest that just kind of stood there. That was very weird. I really question that whole encounter. That continued to perplex me, but... yeah. Well, stranger things I'm sure have happened. And one day, perhaps, that mystery might resolve itself. That, dear Barbas, is what the Skalds call foreshadowing. Skalds, bards, something along those lines. One of those, or perhaps both of those. I suppose it doesn't matter. They fill functionally the same role, to tell the tales of better men. Oh, Barbas? Barbas, meet Stump. I cannot tell you apart now. Hello, yes. I hope that you two have a wonderful conversation together. Yes. Did you know, Barbas, that some particularly advanced orcish scholars can navigate by the stars? I didn't. Well, I did, obviously. But I don't know how to do that. And I also can't honestly say that I care to learn. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. Barbas, are you still talking to Stump? No, you're not. Okay, good. I was afraid that you'd gotten distracted at long last, and were going to abandon me. For you wouldn't do that, of course, Barbas. You wouldn't do that. You're a good boy. No, if anyone's doing the abandoning here, it's going to be me. And it's going to be because, well, your master has promised me some sort of boon if I were to retrieve the rueful axe, which I have done. The rueful axe, incidentally, looks like this. Oh. That's something, I suppose. Decent craftsmanship, of course. Any orc could do better. Well, what can you do? That's not a rhetorical question, Barbas. I'm genuinely curious. What can you do? I mean, you can bark, and your master can make an axe that, well, frankly, as I said, any orc could make a better one. So, really, like, what sort of boon are we looking at here? Gold? Riches? Women? Land? I would like land, actually. Speaking of, are you sure we're going the right way? Seriously, are we going the right way? Yes. Okay. It's just I don't remember there being a standing stone over here. It's a further journey than I thought. That's alright. That's quite alright. We orcs are used to campaigning in the dead of night and in fairly cold conditions. It's not in any way a problem for me. Oh, I see. I've taken the route up through Helgen. I could have sworn there was a faster way to do this that probably went through Orphan Rock, but I don't know what that is, so this will do, I suppose. I don't have any objection whatsoever to revisiting the location where this manic adventure started. What was it that gentleman Raloff said in the cart as we were all on our way to be executed for crimes none of us committed? I wonder if Velod is still making her tea with juniper berries. Well, I don't think she is anymore, although the lights are on. The lights are on in Helgen. I find this peculiar and somewhat alarming, and it suggests that there may be bandits to kill. And oh, that would be marvelous. Marvelous indeed, although... No, but seriously, what is this? Oh! Oh, this is the keep! Right, yes, these lights have just been burning all this time. Of course, nobody's actually here. No. Foolish of us to come here, really. I assure you, I did not. Also, not lost. There's that little detail as well. Gold, I'll have that. Yeah, that's just done. Heal ourselves. Lovely. Is where... I can't get around this way. Yeah, so be it. Now I understand. I was slightly confused about where in Helgen I'd come in. I meant to go out this way, I think. Probably. It wouldn't hurt to do a quick pass and make sure that there are no bandits here. After all, bandits are the bane of any civilization. Their presence should not be tolerated, and they should all be put to a quick and painful death. Or perhaps slow and painful. That would be more fun. Is this a potion? Yes, it is. Oh, I shall have that. A bed! There's just a bed sitting here. Oh, how amazing. With a roll of paper. Well, very well. And in here we have a fire that's still going. Little ice stain here. Oh, a potion. Minor Magica. Well, if nothing else, I can sell it, I suppose. Barbas, would you like to see where my adventure began? I had a jump like this from rooftop to rooftop, which is a thing that I can do sometimes, even when I'm wearing heavy armor. Mead with juniper berries. Excellent. And some tomatoes, and some potatoes, and some salt piles. Oh, the most precious of things. That's exactly what we wanted. Right, Barbas, now that I've probably gotten you lost in the maze that is the ruins of Helgen, I'll be on my way. You are welcome to find my scent if you can, amongst all the ashes and burnt bodies. And if you can't, well, I'll be back this way at some point, probably. You know, if I don't get killed. I'm kidding, of course. No one could kill me. But seriously, Barbas, I'd really appreciate seeing you coming around that corner any second now, because I'm not really that keen on, wasting further time. There are places that I'd like to go. Barbas. Barbas, there you are. Yes, brilliant. The old trick of me turning around and then turning back and you suddenly being there. You're so good at it, Barbas. I can't imagine that it was a Daedric prince of duplicity that might have taught you such a trick. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes. The air is frigid. Oh, right, yes. What time is it? Okay, it's morning. It's morning, so the sun is going to come up momentarily and hopefully do a little bit to banish the cold. I can't help but notice, of course, that my warmth rating went down considerably when I put this dwarven armor on, but, well, there's only so much one can do about that, I suppose. And by so much one can do about that. How? Is that moonlight creating the ray there? That's impressive. Normally to achieve that effect, what you have to do is shoot in broad daylight and then put a filter over it. Hello?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Wearing that get-up in this weather? I doubt it. That is very bright moonlight. I'm impressed, seeing as how I can't actually see the moon. Can I see my shadow? Yes, I can see my shadow. There should be a moon out over here somewhere, but There's not. Peculiar. I'm going to chalk that up to one of life's great mysteries and move along, as it were, because, well, frankly, the limitations of the game engine don't really concern me all that much. What, Babas? I didn't say anything. Don't worry yourself for such a thing. Now, there was a back door into this cave, wasn't there? Truth be told, don't really remember where that was. I don't think it matters that much. We can just go this way. If the vampires are back, we'll just kill them again. Simplest thing, really. Also, it's still cold. That's not so good. Does this warm me? Oh, yes it does. Brilliant. Just sit here by the fire for a second. Babas isn't even at my feet. Curious. Well, anyway. Yes, and here's where I killed a bunch of vampires. No, wait, you were with me when we did this. That's right. Yes, of course you were. We picked you up over in, Falkreath. That was it, yes. So you've been through all this, and you know if I'm going the wrong way, you'll tell me, of course, won't you? Babas, I actually do need you for this part. So you do need to come along. So we'll do that thing where I turn around, and then turn back, and you're not here. Tremendously disappointing. Babas, I really do need you. The viewers are getting bored, you know. Seriously, Babas, what piece of scenery did you get stuck on here? There was a trap here this entire time. That's adorable. Can't hit me, of course. I'm too good for that sort of thing. Babas. You know what? Maybe he went and found that back door. That's a possibility.
Right. Hey, while you're on the ground, I'm just going to go ahead and loot these guys before, you know, you burn the whole place down. Oh, look. You think you're fancy with your automatic weapons. Well, I got my dog and my Deathclaw claw, and you are not going to survive that. Let's see if we can't bluff our way through this. We have 1 charisma. Okay. We cannot bluff our way through this.